Hello, Naseema.
Hello, Alexa.
It's so good to talk to you this afternoon. I met you at Rittal and realized that you're at the forefront of the field of early childhood care and education. Can you tell me a little bit more about your research area?
Thank you for that. My research area focuses on children's participatory rights and children's participatory pedagogies in early childhood care and education. This is a very important research area that is also aligned with professionalization of teachers in the field. So, just to tell you a little bit about children's participatory rights in South Africa, it's a right that is not very well evidenced in practice, and there's a strong emphasis on children's protection rights rather than children's participatory rights. Teachers are very happy to protect children in the classrooms and in the context of early childhood centers, but in terms of giving children the right to make decisions and the right to express their views, that doesn't surface very well. We've noticed this in our recent project that was funded by Rittel, and we found that teachers were very focused on protecting children rather than giving them opportunities to participate. So participatory rights were evidenced in the outdoor areas rather than in other areas. And of course, children's participatory rights can only become a reality if teachers are willing to listen, and if teachers genuinely know what it means to give children an opportunity to make a decision. And that decision can only be valued and can only be respected if children know that what they've said has had an influence over what they've done, over what they've said. So teachers need to show children, look, I've listened to you, but this is what listening to you has resulted in.
Yeah.
So children need to know that they've had an influence on that. So in terms,
Excuse me, how do we get teachers to become good listeners?
so teachers are actually confronted with a very tightly packed curriculum, and it's very structured, and we have trying to move away from that and find ways to engage teachers to become more intentional in their teaching. Intentional in a sense that they allow children to become more critical thinkers rather than bank or just becoming transmissive teachers. We want teachers to become participatory teachers, because teachers can actually be what we call transformative intellectuals. They can transform their situation, they can transform the way they teach, but it can only happen if they are genuinely ready to listen to children, and they want to give children opportunities to make decisions. And decisions that children make must not only influence, we want children's decisions to be able to influence policy, to be able to influence research. That is why it is so important for us also not to just carry out the research with the teachers' perceptions about how children participate, but about how children believe that they participate. And emanating from this research, we've also received funding from the DHET and the EU for a program development, to create a diploma and a degree, and CPUT opted to go for a diploma, and I conceptualized it, so which has been accepted by the DHET, and it needs to go for PQM clearance. And when that goes through, hopefully, we're looking forward to offering the diploma in early childhood care and education in 2023. And
So,
and and
if I understand correctly, that means that people normally considered to be simply babysitters now have the opportunity to get the recognition and the salary that they actually
Yes.
deserve.
Yes, so if they come in with a certificate, because currently many of them hold a level 4 early childhood certificate or a level 5. So once they come in and do the diploma, they can teach with a qualification. And of course, from the diploma, they can also embark on going to do the degree that will also be offered. And I also, when the DHET funded our projects, they also funded the research project, where six partner institutions participated. And, we've published both in local and international journals. And we've also had masters and PhD students who've also graduated from this project. So that was a big national project which I received funding for 6 million rand on behalf of CPUT. Yeah, very exciting. And that was a real breakthrough, which we're very grateful for. And so we've published internationally. We also wanting to take the project further.
Naseema, you have not only opened my eyes to the rights of children, but it's clear for me that you're doing great empowering work on behalf of women and children. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.